NASA has already put humans on the moon. Mars is next. But before that, there's another bold step in our journey across the solar system. A crewed mission to an asteroid. But why would NASA want to send astronauts there? What's the plan? And when could this actually happen? This is Dr. Malcolm, and today we're diving into NASA's plan to send humans to an asteroid, what they hope to learn, and why it matters for the future of space exploration and even Earth itself. Let's get into it. Asteroids are the time capsules of our solar system. These rocky leftovers from the formation of the planets are packed with clues about how our solar system, and maybe even life, began. And more urgently, they could help us prevent global catastrophe. Think I'm exaggerating? Remember the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago? NASA wants to study asteroids up close. Not only to understand them, but to figure out how to deflect one if it's ever on a collision course with Earth. But there's more. Some asteroids contain valuable metals, like platinum, and water, which can be turned into rocket fuel. So visiting one could unlock resources for future space missions. In 2010, President Obama announced a bold new goal for NASA: send astronauts to an asteroid by 2025. That mission would serve as a stepping stone toward Mars. But as plans evolved, NASA shifted its focus toward the moon first, under the Artemis program. The asteroid mission was delayed, but not forgotten. Today, we're closer than ever, thanks to new spacecraft like Orion, powerful rockets like the Space Launch System, and the Gateway Station that will orbit the moon. Before sending humans to an asteroid, NASA planned a robotic test mission called ARM, the Asteroid Redirect Mission. The idea: send a robot to grab a boulder from a nearby asteroid and bring it into orbit around the moon. There, astronauts would visit the boulder and study it without having to fly all the way to the asteroid belt. It was a bold idea, but in 2017, the mission was canceled due to funding and shifting priorities. Still, many of the technologies developed for ARM are alive and well, including advanced solar propulsion and asteroid tracking systems. So, how would a human mission to an asteroid work today? Here's the most likely scenario. Astronauts launch aboard the Orion spacecraft on top of the SLS rocket, heading to the Gateway, a small space station orbiting the moon. From there, they transfer to a deep space transport, a special spacecraft designed to carry a crew on long missions, potentially up to a year. The target? A near-Earth asteroid, one that's relatively close, small, and safe to approach. The journey could take several months depending on the asteroid's orbit. Once there, astronauts would use robotic arms, jetpacks, and hand tools to collect samples, anchor themselves, and run experiments. The microgravity would make it more like swimming than walking. Samples would be returned to Earth for analysis, helping scientists unlock secrets about the early solar system and how we might mine or redirect asteroids in the future. With Artemis aiming to return humans to the moon by 2026 or 2027, a crewed asteroid mission could come in the 2030s, likely after multiple moon missions and successful tests of long-duration spaceflight systems. NASA hasn't named a new date yet, but the technology is advancing fast. Private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are also showing interest in asteroid exploration and mining, which might help accelerate the timeline. Visiting an asteroid isn't just about science, it's about preparing for the future. learning to live and work in deep space, defending our planet, and unlocking resources that could fuel the next great chapter of human exploration. Just imagine, in your lifetime, we may see astronauts floating alongside an asteroid millions of kilometers from Earth, learning how to turn science fiction into reality. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button for more space missions, discoveries, and deep dives into NASA's future plans. Drop a comment. Would you volunteer to visit an asteroid? This is Dr. Malcolm, and I'll see you in the next mission.